I'm doing so well. So we're getting close to launch time, and you've released some details on your blog and social media. So tell us what's...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another... And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. They've got Young, Oubre out there with Garnett. Then there's A.Iverson. And it's Wood in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, they've got Wilson. Get out there with Miracle Man. And there's the Monster. And it's ABC in at the 4 slot.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
We always see it, these players, Greg, looking rejuvenated after the All-Star week. Does that short period of rest really make that kind of difference?
I think sometimes mentally more than physically. It's kind of an opportunity to hit the reset button and prepare yourself for the stretch run. And listen, that season is so long. And because guys train year-round now, to get that mini break, if you will, I think can work wonders for guys as they get ready to make that home stretch push.
Yeah, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Good on the triple.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Young against Leonard. Young's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Wilson. Second chance effort. Garnett grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the inside. And Young with the basket on the assist by Iverson.
And Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Got that one up quick. 6 points for Miracle Man.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Young, good.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Here's Miracle Man. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Sacramento.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Oubre against Wilson. Wilson with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Young against Lillard. Young outside. Down low. Garnett. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
Passes it to the Monster. Shot from the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Here's Wilson after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Pass to the monster. Goes up at the stripe. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Money's checked in for Los Angeles. Houston making a switch here. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now the pass to ABC. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Monster. Tyler comes in for ABC. And it's Paul George in for Miracle Man. Now, here's George. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Nice D from Griffin.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's Wall, following the score by Damian Lillard. All with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
James checked in for the Lakers. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. In the corner, it's Griffin. To the paint to stop the run, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. For Houston, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Pass to Tyler.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Griffin. His score. Oh, what a play!
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Houston, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And Los Angeles with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid. Davis is subbed in for Tyler. LA has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Griffin finds Wall. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first, and he makes good on the layup.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Davis in the corner, launches it, One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Wall. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. The shot that time, not on target. 1 second left. He's off on that one. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing.
I think it comes from the...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Griffin. Porter is out there with Wall. Then there's Oubre.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 7. And Adebayo sends it back. The drive by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Oh, goodness.
Where did that come from?
Oh,
That was beautiful.
what a punch.
Now here's Wall. Knocked loose. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
ABC's checked in for the Lakers. Miracle Man comes in for George. Pass to LeBron. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Los Angeles leading by 9 to the left side wing. Here's Miracle Man, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Now, here's Adebayo. Iverson outside. Pass to Wood. Young outside. The pass to Iverson. Puts up a three. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Here's ABC.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The drive by Iverson. Lays it up and banks it in. Iverson's got 9 points.
And Iverson is a battler. Despite his size, this guy is sensational at playing through contact and scoring.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 6. Leonard, no luck. Oubre, no one around him. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Miracle Man, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Miracle Man's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Rockets trail by 9. Young looking around. Pass to Garnett. Back to Young. Count that one. He has 6.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Iverson. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
The monster. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What's up?
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Rockets. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's Garnett. 10 points for him. Young passes to Garnett. Oh, that's blocked. To the wing right side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
It's tipped. Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively. They get it back. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Lillard against Garnett. Over Lillard, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Garnett's got 12 points in the game.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Miracle Man. He's got 15. Passes it to the monster. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on K.Garnett.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Money's checked in for Wilson, and it's Leonard in for Lillard. And then for Houston, Griffin's checked in for Christian Wood, and John Wall's subbed in for T.Young. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Porter passes to Garnett.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yep, that one goes in there.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the first one at the line is good. The Lakers making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And you know, Embiid is a decade.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. Jack, how does Damian Lillard...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
ABC is out there with the monster. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's the kid, and it's Wilson in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And Leonard gets it to go.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Iverson. Free throw line jump shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Leonard, the pass to the monster. Inside. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up? Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Iverson against Wilson. To the middle, here's Wood, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Leonard, no luck. Rockets trail by 7. The 3 from Iverson. Wilson grabs the board. Here's Miracle Man. Iverson covering. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Wood. The shot misses, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, and the lead gets
gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Tyler, he's checked in for ABC.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10. The Rockets again can't hit. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
But Trey, the Lakers with the rebound. Lamont has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3, it's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
And it's blocked. He goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Iverson's got 8 points in the quarter. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And he converts the layup. Iverson's got 21 in the game.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Davis is checked in for the Monster. Houston also making some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for Christian Wood. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Allen Iverson. 9 feet out. Tyler, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It's deflected. Fast break, the Lakers. He lobs it up.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young with the steal. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got...
Oh,
my
great.
goodness! That was special. You've got to plug up these lanes to the basket, especially when Griffin is slashing with force.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 9 points. To the right side. Yep, that one goes. Wall's got 8 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Miracle Man, guarded by...
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
It's deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's blocked.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. ABC's checked in for the Lakers. Wall against Leonard. Outside Griffin. Lock at 6. And he gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Porter from 13 feet. It goes down.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defenders something extra to think about.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
The Lakers making a switch here. Wilson's checked in. Here's Garnett. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Rockets trail by 10. And a wide open look for Porter. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Miracle Man. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 9.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good from Garnett. And the Lakers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Leonard, the pass to Wilson. Offline with his 3. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Garnett all out there with A.Iverson. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Pass to Garnett. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 5 assists tonight.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Not as good in the Los Angeles leads, cut down to 7 on the bucket from Wood.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's Iverson, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's the Lakers on the break. Leonard with no one around, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Miracle Man, and the shot is good. Miracle Man's got 15 points in just the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout called, the Rockets. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
ABC's checked in for Joel Embiid. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And that one, good. 14 points for the Monster.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Iverson, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's ABC, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Houston Rockets. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Here's Iverson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. LA has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. And he knocks down the first one. Oubre is checked in for the Rockets. And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Leonard against Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Back to Leonard over Young. And Leonard gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Here's Iverson. Plays it up off the glass. Iverson's got 14 points here in the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. Here's Young. To the inside. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Young's got 19 points.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The quick look, no good that time. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Miracle Man. But they get it back. Kicks it to Leonard. Here's Wilson. They shoot again. He lays it in. The Monsters got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Iverson. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Good on the bucket. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. ABC. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Porter's checked in for Danuel House. .152 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Young. He kicks it to Iverson. The pass to Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miracle Man.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And it's good, 2 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And the shot goes down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us.